Okay, continuing with the review and testing of the Kaleido's Colorworks paint. We're going to unbox this to see these paint products and see what they look like. Oops, sorry. Okay, the manual here with the colors. By the way, I didn't mention this in the last video. Besides Mecha colors, which they sent me, they also produce other colors. You have the primary colors that you see here. You have the Mecha colors that I mentioned before. Then you also have auto colors, probably a more higher gloss coating tone colors, you could say. There's also metal colors. Primers, which we talked about. They sent me the gray primer. They asked me if I wanted others, but I said gray was fine. And then the varnishes. You have the standard clear, semi-gloss, and then matte. And then here is the, let's see, some sort of thinner and cleaning solution, and the codes of each product, I guess. And in various languages. So besides the extra thinner and primer, I also got these, a smaller bottle of thinner and a smaller bar of the cleaner, which is down there, which I'm going to probably have a hard time pulling out, so we'll just start with the smaller ones. Here's Armored White, Azure Blue. Let's see if we can try to keep this in order. Hibiscus Purple. Wow, that's actually a beautiful color. Especially this Azure Blue. Cool White. So we have Cool White and we have Armored White. Clearly the Armored one must have a lower tone, a more darker tone. Bring this here so you guys can see this a lot easier. There's Armored Gray. Nice. I feel the agitator. Ooh, that is a beautiful tone. Dark Azure. Titanium Slate. This must be the metallic one. Weird though. Oh, bright red. We have Armored Carbon. This could go in line with the Titanium Slate. Put that there. Space Blue. Wow. Phantom Gray. Maybe this will go with this one right here. We have yellow, bright yellow. We're halfway done here. We have dark coral. So that's a darker version of this, more like a russet color, you could say. Forge Red. Another tone of red. Dark Space Blue. Probably go out here to put that there. And here's the other blue. Bright blue. We're going to be running out of space here for all these bottles. Yeah, I'm going to have to do... Alright, so there we go there. Now we have orange, or bright orange. sunset orange. So put that there. Freedom blue. Yes, put that there. We have rose taupe. This is kind of like a flesh color. Then we have olive green. Okay. We have artillery green. Okay. Desert rose. More, yeah, kind of like that's that char red color. Ooh, chestnut red. Pretty. And deep olive green. And now the other bottles finally came out. The cleaner and the thinner. Wow, this is a pretty nice set. You know what? I kind of like the bottles, how they look. How well they look here. Let's check this out. Okay, that is a metallic tone right there. Look at that hibiscus purple. Yeah. Okay. Let me take a look at the blue. It's a bit tidy. That's good. Let's look at the red, the forage red. Ooh, yeah. I know yellow has been like a big deal for a lot of people. Sometimes they can get the yellow right, sometimes they don't. This one is bright yellow, but how well will it look with a white background? And then usually I'll substitute it with like an orange tone. Let's see this one. Yeah, that's pretty nice though. Let's look at the this one here, the armored gray. Okay. The green. Ooh, that's a nice dark green. I did look at this one. Did I look at the taupe? Let me look at the taupe. Yeah, it has a fleshy color tone right here. This is actually the color that you normally would use on a char kit. Like this one and this one. Let me look at this. Kinda. Yeah. I mean, they pretty much cover almost all the entire spectrum of color kits of the color that you normally would see on Gundam kits, whether it's the Zaku's, whether it's the RX-78-2. See that one's a great Zaku color right there. All right. Okay, unboxing these paints are cool. They're really neat, but now we're going to test out the paints. So let me get the spoons ready, and I'll get the airbrush set up so we can test them out together.